Good morning, America. Okay, I'm gonna check in every day. I got new news today on this disaster of a pastor. I don't know if I informed you all about them destroying every bit of my property that I worked so hard to get again. All of my clothes, sentimental things. I mean, I have not even a jacket anymore. I just got all that stuff. Leather coats. I mean, 5 pairs of different leather boots. The pastor denied me coming into my place. I had no idea she was gonna do that on the day I went to the county office to take care of the business because she had already been harassing me and everyone else. And so I was going to go get my things. And she said I couldn't go in my room, but there were 2 girls already up in my room, and they were stealing my stuff. They had no right to go into my place. While I was gone, they went in my place, and the pastor ordered them to destroy my things because I got a call yesterday from Maddie telling me that she has my social security card that they dropped on the sidewalk while throwing all of my stuff out. I haven't been over there because I can't get any police on the scene right away. I called the police the first night. She told me I couldn't go in my room, and she piggybacked and called the police because I called the police. Oh God, I'm so stressed out right now. I haven't had water or even eaten properly these last few days. I can handle it, but just them violating those are criminal acts that she's committing. And yeah, I called her. I texted her and I told her, you know what? I am going to get you in court. I am filing criminal charges against her. I want those 2 girls arrested for entering into my property, stealing my things, throwing my nice leather coats, oh my God. I don't believe that they threw them all away. However, I am highly, highly upset. I'm highly devastated. I tried calling 911 like 5 times. The lady kept putting me to a non-emergency number that night. I haven't had, I don't know why she denied me even going in to move my things. There was no reason for her. She wanted me to move and I was moving. And she was ready to fight. She had on her, her shades at night. She had 2 big old 300-pound women threatening me. Nonverbal communication was awful. I wasn't afraid. I'm just trying to keep peace, and I'm very angry right now because no one has a right to go into your dwellings. No one has a right to destroy your property. She is causing havoc between the residents that are still there, although almost everyone in the building that I stayed in has moved out. She's going to have 1 tenant in there. There's other women that have talked to me, say they're moving out. They're willing to come forward to share their story about the harassment, the sabotaging, the belittling, the putting herself on a high horse, and just really abusing the purpose of what God intended it to be. I wish I could have videotaped her. Her demeanor was different. As I was trying to avoid a leave out the gate, she went next door and she incited happened between me and Maddie, and I begged Maddie not to listen to her because she was deliberately telling her that I was talking bad about her. I mean, who does that as a woman of God, a landlord, a professional? And I asked her, if she wanted me to step outside the gate that night because I felt very threatened by her posse that she had there. She told me, her daughter could come over there. She threatened me with her daughter. Oh God! So now I'm on my way to the county office to go see if they approve me giving the man money for this month. Because if not, then I'm going to be struggling through this month, sleeping outside again, and just trying to get the funds because of her abuse and me having to move suddenly. The check was never cut to her because I stopped payment, which was good. However, she has cashed 2 others in women's checks that moved out, from my understanding, and she doesn't even care. She says, it's too bad. It's just like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare. I have on dirty clothes because they have everything that I own. Even my mom passed away. I have stuff from my mom that they have destroyed it. Oh my God, this is definitely a criminal case going to be filed on her, and there's other criminal charges going to be filed on her too for threatening women there and just really abusing her position. It's really sad. It breaks my heart. I don't know if I'm posting this right, but hopefully I got some followers. It's me, Stephanie. I'm posting daily about this horrific experience that I had at this transitional housing in Los Angeles. It's called Ruby House. I beg you not to go there because you will be mistreated, misguided, and misdirected, and then you'll probably be put out at the end of the day. You'll freeze to death almost because there's no heat. And I'm not assassinating her at all. I'm telling you the truth. And I was doing everything I could possibly do to get my life back in order, and it's just too stressful, you know. I'm still under the grief of my mother. I haven't even had a chance to grieve my mother's death, and I'm just overwhelmed. Like, I don't even know how I'm making it. I can't even believe that this has happened. I really trusted this lady, and it is a shame. Like I said, I'm appalled that this lady has been allowed to operate, you know, this long. She's been in business for 17 years, she says. But if in fact you have, then why is your struggle still so very hard? Why are there no fruits bearing from your tree? The fruit should be bearing in 17 years, shouldn't they? So that tells you something's definitely wrong. And you know, it hurts me really bad to have to go and do this daily, but I need justice to be served. I really do. This is not okay. This is the fourth pilot program that has been abused and that I've been abused under. Please, Congresswoman, Congressman, please come forth, please, because this is happening a lot with these landlords that are over these housing assistant, and I need to move on. You know, I need to get me a real place where I don't have this type of stuff going on. You know, and she doesn't even connect you to any type of, you know, Section 8, the services that you're supposed to be entitled to when in a shelter, you know, and it's just really bad, you know. But they make sure they, you know, forge your signature on MetroLink paper so they can get the tap cards and then issue the tap cards to you the way that they want. They you know, anything that has to do with, you know, money, they pretty much, you know, if they got to forge your signature, you know, they do that, you know, because they did it to me, and there were a stack of papers that had been forged, and, you know, it's just unnecessary, and it's not right, and God will handle it. I know that He will, but it's so painful for me, and I've been in so much pain for so long, like, I'm numb. You know, I can't even believe that, you know, this is my second night out in the streets, and it's cold out here at night, and this is not acceptable. Miss Darlene, I am going to utilize our justice system against you because you need to be where other criminals are. I hope you see this video. It is a crying shame that you disgrace God in such a manner that you have. I'm so devastated and disappointed in how you're training those women to be hateful, Kiki, and that other lady who just got there, who's a recovering addict, who was, you know, allowed to go through my personal things. It's not right. It's not right. Please, someone hear my cry for help. I'm still trying to get an attorney to take my case pro bono. Please, thank you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. This is Stephanie again, reporting live about this disaster pastors abusing the pilot program money and taking advantage of clients and residents that are in dire situations, you know, taking their food stamps, fraudulently signing their names on papers, sabotaging the women, causing women who work cutters to start cutting themselves again. This is a concern, people. And poverty is accepting discomfort as normal and becoming comfortable with it. And I'm not going to do that. I know that I have rights. I have tenant rights and landlord rights. And if you look under those first three, it says that any person that enters your dwellings, that they have to at least give a 24-hour entry notice to the tenant. And Darlene is writing in on the fact that she did let me move in without the pilot money being there. However, that was her hoof that she was putting in me so that she could throw it in my face, as she did many, many times about, oh, you guys can shop, even if you don't have food stamps, but you really don't get to shop if you don't have food stamps. And if you do, it's just very little. And then she has a person who doesn't know anything about grocery shopping, just making you feel like, you're an animal and you're going to get the scratchings, and it's just been an awful experience. And I'm just reporting daily until I get into some more housing. Until someone takes this case, I will be reporting live. It's Stephanie Jackson. Continue to share my experience with the YouTube audience about this devastating and disastrous experience that I've just had at a transitional housing where I was denied going into my room 2 days ago. And after leaving and calling the police, which never came for me, I got a phone call yesterday from another resident that's there that found my social security card on the ground that they dropped two other residents as they were throwing all my clothes and stuff across the fence. And this is a criminal charge, and I do want to press charges on these people. So thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.